Misery is something that gives you pain, which is not that pleasurable, isn't it? Maharshi Patanjali in the Yoga Sutras talks about 5 causes of misery. Whatever problems you have, whatever pains you have in life, if you can categorize them, they will come under these 5 heads. So the first cause, he says, is Avidya. What is Avidya? Avidya means ignorance. Ignorance of who you are, who you think others are, what is right and what is wrong. Ignorance of what is real and what is unreal. Ignorance of what is changing and what is not changing. What is permanent and what is temporary. Now we all think that this body is going to live for a long time. We live as if we are going to live forever. But just wake up after a few years, let's say 10 years, 20 years, 30 years from now, this body is not going to be there with us. We are all going to die. And when we snap out of this body, nobody is going to take care of this body. No matter how good a friend he or she is, no matter how close the family member is to you, your body will be thrown out of this house. Either it will be burnt or it will be buried. Your body has no value when you leave this body, isn't it? The body becomes such a burden, isn't it? So this body is not permanent. This body is going to go. Same with your jobs. You think your job is going to be there forever? It is so wrong. One mishap happens and the company shuts down and you are out of your job. Or something bad happens, you're out of your job. Same with money. How long are you going to accumulate money? I'm not saying having a job and accumulating money is wrong. You need it for your survival, isn't it? But the feverishness that you have for it, that is what gives you misery. How much money can you accumulate? Somebody falls ill and you spend all your savings on that person. Somebody close to you needs money and you have to give money to that person. And all your savings are gone. Money is also so short-lived, isn't it? Then all your fame, all your accolades, your degrees, what value do they have after you die? There is no value to these degrees. They are just pieces of paper. You're not going to take this degree or all your accolades and all your certificates when you die. You won't take them up there, isn't it? Same with the opinions of people. If there is something which is really temporary, then those are opinions of people. How long does it take for people to change their opinions about you? Or just look into your life. How many times have you changed your opinions? Today someone might seem to be a very good person. How long will it take for you to change that opinion? Not even a few seconds. Something happens and your opinion changes. Same with your emotions and thoughts. They are all temporary. They are not permanent. But look deep within you. There is something that does not change at all. You ask someone who's 90 years old, 95 years old, or even 80 years old. You ask them, are you old? But none of these people will say that they are old. Why? Because there is something in them which doesn't grow in age. There is something deep inside which doesn't change at all. And that is who you are. There is something which is beyond this body and mind complex. Just look deep into you. So many incidents have happened in your life. Maybe you broke your doll, or you might have had a breakup. Your relationship may not have gone good, it might have turned sour. Your close one must have passed away. You must have lost your job, didn't do well in your exams. You lost so many people on the way. But deep within there is something that did not get affected at all. That did not change at all. And that's why you are here right now. Had it been changed, had something happened to that entity, you wouldn't have been here, isn't it? So that aspect of you which does not change, that is what is real. When you do not pay much attention to this unchanging aspect of you, that is ignorance. That is what is unreal. The next cause of misery is Asmita, that I-ness, me, I. What is going to happen to me? What will I do after this? Somebody comes and praises you, you feel so nice. It feels like a balloon. Somebody has inflated a balloon and something inside you just inflates up when somebody praises you. But then, if you can take the insult with the same zeal, that is when you have lived your life. Most of the times, we are happy to take praises. But when somebody criticizes us, somebody says something bad about us, that is where we lose our cool. What gets hurt? That is your Asmita. If you can maintain the same level of calm, even when somebody insults you, that is when you have been a strong person. That is when you have overcome this Asmita. Asmita is that I-ness, me, when you only think about yourself. What am I going to get out of this relationship? What am I going to get out of this person? Everything is surrounded behind you. How are you going to be affected? This is Asmita. The next ones are cravings and aversions. Raaga and Dvesha. What is a Raaga? What is a craving? Cravings are certain desires that you have, certain unfulfilled desires. And they're about something which is positive, something which is nice. You have cravings for maybe a movie, maybe a sweet. You have cravings for a person. You have cravings for touch. These are all cravings. These are unfulfilled desires. You want them to get fulfilled, and so you are hankering on them. These are cravings. Most of the times, cravings will lead to misery. Why? Because they are unfulfilled. You want to get it, but you don't have it. That is why you crave. In the same way, hatred, aversions. All your likes are cravings and all your dislikes are aversions. When you walk into a party and you meet someone who you don't like that much, what happens? Your entire attention is on that person who you do not like. And this party which you could have enjoyed, it totally becomes a mess. You can't enjoy because every time you have that person who you don't like in your mind, you're seeing that person everywhere. So you can't enjoy the party. So aversions can really lead to misery, a lot of sadness. Then the next one is called Avinivesha, means fears. Fears about your own self, fear about the future, fear about the uncertainty, what is going to happen. Fear about something which is unknown. Most of the times we fear that which we do not know, that which we are yet to see. We form concepts in our mind and those concepts make us fearful. So this is again a cause of misery. Now what can you do about these? These are 5 causes of misery. What to do about it? How can you get rid of them? Maharshi Patanjali says, yoga is the way. It's called Heyam Dukkham Anagatam. That's a shloka. Heyam Dukkham Anagatam means yoga kills misery before it comes. Just to kill it at the roots. When you destroy misery right at the roots, that is yoga. And yoga is just not asanas. There are 8 limbs of yoga. We'll get into it another day. 8 limbs of yoga. And what? Knowledge. Knowledge about what is real. Knowledge about the fact that everything is happening, everything is not under my control. There are so many things which are beyond me. And this entire universe is being protected, is being guided by some force. Isn't it? This earth, it can just get into a black hole anytime. Why the earth? The entire galaxy can run into a black hole anytime. There are so many asteroids. One asteroid comes and hits the earth and we are all gone. Where are all your degrees? Where are all your praises? Where are all your accolades? Everything vanishes in just a matter of a few seconds. Just a small virus can change the whole world, can bring the whole world to a standstill. There is enormous power in nature. Something in the something is there in the unknown which we do not know, which we do not see. Knowledge about what is permanent, what is real. Deep inside we are that consciousness from where everything is happening. Just like the electricity is the underlying cause for the working of fans and bulbs and the AC and everything, your charger. In that way, the consciousness deep inside is the underlying reality of our lives, which makes everything work. It is like the fuel which drives our whole system. This knowledge can really help us, move over this misery, move over the pains that we have, knowing that everything is changing. Nothing is permanent. Everything is temporary. It's going to go. Today it is there. Tomorrow it will not be there. And meditation. Meditation can really help you in overcoming your emotional disbalances. Many a times we get so angry, we get so depressed, and nothing works. Knowledge doesn't work. Somebody comes and gives you a little bit of advice. You don't take them. So what will work here? Only meditation and some breathing exercises will work. You will see the days you feel very depressed. Just take some time out, 10 to 15 minutes, and go deeper within yourself. Just be with that discomfort. Just by observing the discomfort will really lessen out. So this is something which you can try. Meditation for your emotional disorders, emotional disbalances. And for sadness, what will help you is knowledge. Yoga, all these things will help. Jai Gurudev. If you like this video, then don't forget to like and share this video with everyone. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that we can come up with more such interesting content and share them with you from time to time.